Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome to Manor Lords. This one's obviously been on the radar for a little while, but I've been a little bit out of the content creator loop, so wasn't able to get early access to this one. So I've had to go out and buy this one on release day, like all you scrubs. No, I'm only joking. Very happy to get this one because it looks so much fun. I've been watching a lot of content from other people this last week, and yeah, right up our street. Feudal, medieval city builder, settlement builder, I guess. Early access today, the most wish-listed game on Steam, which is kind of insane. And yeah, we're going to jump in and see how we can get on with it. We get to pick our a very white person. There's not much variation. She's very pretty. He looks like a badass. I think it's going to have to be him. His name is Hans. Sure. Well, no, his name is Jonty. That's because that's my name. We can have a little crest here. That I don't like that. That's not very good. Let's have a look. What can we do that's good? I quite like angled one like that. This is going to be one of them things that I spend about a year doing, isn't it? Okay, for those of you who don't know, my last name is Sparrow, and I found this bird, and I'm like, well, there we go. We'll do a cool, badass red sparrow. Difficulty, I think we're just going to go default to start off with. AI opponents off. But there is an AI opponent. I believe that's the whole point of the game, but I think it means that they're not currently sort of building out in the game. They're just sort of handling deals and what have you. So we'll see how we get on with that. All right, here we go. Our first settlement. We start off with some tents. We have a single ox. His name is Jorg. We have some supplies and some wood, and then half a dozen or so groups of people. We have a message. Build your own town, your manor, and when ready, press claims towards region owned by your opponents. Once a claim has been pressed, be ready for battle. I will unite these lands under my rule. So there is a map. We just scroll out. There we go. So here we are. We're in Nussloch. I'm going to pronounce all of these terribly. It's like IKEA furniture. Nussloch, and then currently the Hildebolt von Berenrut. I don't know. He owns these two. Selbitz and Hofstelten. So eventually we're going to try and take over the map and take over the world. Same thing we do every night, Pinky, excuse me. But we've at the minute we have 3 tents and some groups of people. So we need to get food and fuel. Got it. I think first things first. I actually quite like the spot we're in at the moment. What have we got around us though? We have clay deposit, which I don't think is particularly important. Wild animals nice and close there though. That's good. Berries are quite far out, I think, from where we are. I mean, we can set up where we like if we wanted to. We could go and put a thing up here. But I actually don't mind this little open because we're not a million miles from stone when we want it. And so wild animals. So this is definitely going to be sort of like a hunting colony to begin with. Berries are really, really far out. So yeah, I think hunting there. There is some other stuff we can look at though, I believe. There are some overlays. You can press claims to region to get influence. Yes, right. Okay. Let's have a look. See if we can figure out where our overlays are. Construction on roads. Spring. Yes, we're currently in spring. That's fine. We need to build some plots. Yes, this is like a tech tree. Where is these overlays then? So we enact policies. Yeah, okay. Don't have to worry about that just yet. Visit mode, that's where we can walk around. I'll show you that in a moment. Here we go. If we go into construction, we can see the overlays here. So Emma fertility looks pretty good. Is that Emma's just like wheat, is it? Flax is not great. We zoomed out a little bit too much there. Barley is also not great. Rye is good. So we can make rye is beer, right? Water, we have these lines are where we're going to be looking at putting a well. So I think our first village kind of has to sort of sit on this road here. I think we're going to aim to do these as sort of English villages in a sort of like past Roman, in that they usually are built on roads as opposed to sort of setting too far away. There was like a little arch in the road here, I think, because this road here, this is what they call a king's road in the game, and you can't get rid of it basically. So there is actually this sort of fork in the road here. This is the exact sort of place that you would, I'm pretty sure, would set up English villages. They would very often be at junctions. It would start with like a tavern or a stopping point, but then eventually become something much more grander. So if there's a place we can put a well around here, I'm pretty sure we just start building right here, to be honest, on this road, and then with the view to have the tavern and market here on this corner. So that's fine by me. So it tells us what we need, mostly homeless people, homeless, of course. Yes. So let's get some roads in then. Let's see how we do that. Roads. There we go. Somewhere places leverages to use hand carts to transport 10 goods at once. Pulling a cart off road is slow. Make sure you build roads. I will build roads. We're going to have a road coming off here, and I think we can carry it around like this. My goodness, there is curves in this game. We will never build a straight road in this game. I can tell you that for free. And then place road point, cancel, control, road connection point. So how do we actually say yes? Is it clicking there? Beautiful. Look at that. And then we will put down a couple of houses to start off with. I think if we... It didn't seem like this actually cost us anything, so I'm actually gonna bring this round to look at building a few plots here. There we go, and this is going to be sort of our first run of plots. So we're going to have a well here, I think, if we built that correctly. Let's have a look. Where's that? Mining, gathering. What does well class as? Foresters, charcoal, hunting, foraging, logistics, residential, burbage. Well, there we go. Okay. So it's just here actually, but that's fine. So, I mean, I feel like a well is pretty important. So we'll do... Well, let's do it here. That requires one wood. Got it. So if we click now, they should all start doing that now, because at the moment they're unassigned, which means they just build stuff, basically. So that's good. So Burbage level plot 1, we can build here. And we'll try and build the... How many houses we need? 5. So plot points... I mean, if we just... Can we just go, like, here? And I think... So that gives us the 5 if we do the pluses. So, and it gives us 2 little spaces at the back to build off of as well. So I think that's probably fine then. Or we can do plot divisions like that, and that just gives us 2. No, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives us 5 houses, so that's okay. We'll do that to start off with. And then they're going to start building those houses for themselves. And then we need a wild animal, a hunter up here. So let's look at building a road off here. That brings us up to like so. And then we will build a gathering hunting camp. There we go, look at that. And then we can put that here. Oh, that sounded like a well was built. So we have exposed goods and homeless, yes, of course. So we have a well. Excellent work, gang. Excellent work. Can we speed you up a little bit? I feel like we could go a little quicker. There we go. So the ox is dragging the wood around, and it's one of these... Like, this is almost standard now, but I absolutely love in these games. I think Ostrich was probably the first one I saw of these, where the actual physical stuff moves around. Like, the actual logs move around, and then you see those logs come into planks and get built, and I'm a big fan. Big fan. I think it's great. What's this? Timber requires oxen to be moved. Villagers will automatically get the ox when they need it. Excellent. So we need some sort of coverall for our stuff. So exposed goods, generic storage, and pantry. So I imagine that's going to be here on the logistics. Granary, storehouse, pack station. This sets up a barter connection, allowing you to send and receive goods. Okay. Burgess Rock's homeless will move into the plot, and if the approval is high enough, it might attract new families too. Cool. Oh, we have a house built. Wow, they were quick. Oh, look at this. Absolutely love it. And wow, geez, they're moving. They saw this house and they were like, oh my goodness, we can get these. We can make a house. I'm actually going to... There we go. There we go. New message. I heard of your renown. I seek to defend my rights and my honor against those who would wrong me. I hope you will not judge me by the rumors and slanders that some may spread about me. Signed and sealed in my own steel. Hildebald. Oh, it's the bad guy. Oh, rumors and slanders. We can write him back. You have no rightful claim to Selbitz and Hofstaden. I require silver. Oh, okay. Your time has come! Declares a surprise war. We don't want to do that. No influence cost. Do we say that too here? Send it. Letter sent. Yeah, Hildebolt. We're coming for you, buddy. Where are we? Over here. I mean, we have 2 houses, but, you know, we're doing any minute now. We're coming for you. So that's going to get hunted up there. So we are going to be a family members join one of the settlers. Burbage, construction complete. Okay, that's cool. So we are still a little homeless, but we're working on it. So how do we... These ones here said we could have a second home. Doubles the maximum family count for this Burbage plot. We need... Oh, we don't have the... Of course we need to start cutting down wood. So where's a good... We don't want to bother this forest because that's the wild animal forest. I don't mind clearing this area out because I will have this eventually be the town. And I don't mind clearing this area out. So maybe we drop a forester here. So let's have a look at that. Gathering. Logging camp. Not enough... Oh, do we not have enough? Oh, should we have built this before we built the houses? Are we already screwed? Has it not let us build it in the right place? Storage, timber, but we have 1 timber. That's loaf of bread. Great. Construction, we have 1 timber. Oh no. Oh no. Is that it then? Is it game over? Can we get them just to cut down a single tree? Or have we got to build the logging camp before we do anything else? What happens if we remove something? Demolish the building. Construction resources will be refunded. Okay, so maybe we have to get... We're just going to take the well back. Okay, before we build the logging camp. My goodness, this is down to the wire. At least we can now build this, can we? Yes, fantastic. Okay, so there we go. Let's get that built. Can we, like... Make it high priority. Highest priority. I mean, it's pretty much the only thing to build. So they're all going to run over there. This wood will be taken there, and then this wood will be taken there. It looks like the first thing they have to do, though, is actually just sort of clear the plot out. Select it and assign a family whenever you'd like to start production. What building is that? Are they talking about? Oh, the hunting camp. Yes, we probably should have built the logging camp before this. So here we go. We have a hunting limit 10. Because there's 21 wild animals out there, so that's fine. So hunting limit, we can put a family in there. And then now we have 4 unassigned families. This family now, they instantly go and get themselves bow and arrows. So Lawrence and Jorg, we can't actually, like, there's no sort of, doesn't tell me anything about those guys. They just are what they are. Do they live here? Does it tell us who lives here? I think it does, actually. Because that's kind of interesting to see how far they're traveling or whatever. Maybe there's some views later on that we can see that. But for now, we need our logging camp built. So we need to get a family in there working ASAP. There we go. Now, we'll get a family in there. Are we able to tell them where to cut? However, you can bind it to a workplace. Livestock workforce is shared between workplaces. We can bind it to a workplace permanently in the Advanced tab. Okay, so for now we only have the 1 ox, so we won't be able to do that. Advanced, limit work area. Oh, I see, yes. So this is what we would like to do. Can we... Oh. It's just a circle. Limit work area. Aha. Okay. I want you to start off by clearing that out. Oh, here we go. People. Art, Katrina, and son. And they live there. Awesome. So there is a way we can see what they're doing. That's good. So they will start getting us logs. So we can... Now let's put the well back in. Which was under residential. There we go. Put the well back. Oops. Oh, we don't have the wood. Sorry. Go and get a wood, guys. Let's get on this. But now we should be bringing in timber, and we should be bringing in... Oh, there we go. If we click off that, we can see we have food, 4 meat, 15 bread. I'm pretty sure the bread is just what we bought with us. We might have bought some meat with us. But now we should start getting timber coming in. And maybe, I mean, do we have a second family go here? Because really, wood is going to be our main resource to begin with, right? At the moment, we've got nothing to build, so there's no reason not to. These families will focus on the job they're assigned to. Yes, that's awesome. So we now have a couple of timber so we can actually carry on now. Good. So first things first, let's get these, expand the living spaces to get secondary houses. Was it that one and that one? Yeah, so as soon as we've got 2 more wood, we can do that. There we go. And then that's going to get our families no longer homeless. So I would like to give them more space overall. Oh, there's a day-night cycle. Cool. That's going to look terrible on camera. Is there a way I can turn that off? Okay, we have almost little houses. That one's being built. Okay, so basically, yes, they literally just stick a little granny annex on the side here. So it's not great, but to begin with, it's probably the way to go. Oh, it's light again now. That's good. So there we go. We now have no homeless. So our approval rating at 48. It is showing homelessness as -1 there, but that will, they'll forget about that eventually. So that's fine. So the next things we need to look at doing then are getting our goods covered. And now we have some wood coming in. We have 12 timber now, which is great. We should be able to start building up some of that storage stuff. So logistics. We have a granary we don't have to worry about yet. So storehouse and pantry. Goods stored here are vulnerable to weather damage and need to be moved to... Oh, they are granary. Sorry, I just assumed granary was just grain. So we have a storehouse here. And we'll... the granary can go just opposite it, I guess. And we'll get that sped up to be built. And then I'm hoping this just continues to tell us the issues we have, really, because we want to get that. I would like to move that, I think. We can pin it, we can pause it, we can relocate. Yeah, so this is the hitching tab for... the oxen. We'll put that onto the road now. Again, it's not a major issue. Storehouses move, so I'm hoping that stuff will just get shuffled over there. Oh no, it doesn't require a job. Okay. Well, what we'll do then is we'll take a family off here for now. Now we're a little less, because I'm assuming the granary will need one as well. Family requests a market area for their stall. Okay, well, we can definitely sort that out. The markets are beautiful in this game. It's one of my favourite little points of the game, to be honest with you. Hitching post has been moved. That's great. And then our granary should go up as well. Oh, not quite. We need 1 more log of wood, which the ox is going to go and grab. I hope. It's going right into the ox just went and grabbed it himself from the forest. I was like, I don't even need you guys anymore. I'm going to cut this tree down myself. There we go. Excellent work. Is this a day-night cycle, or is it just bad weather? No, it's just bad weather. And look at that. Perfect timing. Let's get a family working in there ASAP. Yes, get to work, please. Can we get the food off the ground? Yeah, there they go. Okay. Oh, and there's got a little wagon there as well. Superb. So we need a market area next. That's fine. So I don't... What I've seen a lot of people do with this is they make a huge market that just kind of sits in the middle. I'm not sure I love that to start off with. I feel that actually just little markets here and there for the few homes around them would actually look a bit more fun. So I think we're actually going to try and do that. So does that class as industry? Or no, trade, I bet. Trading post, livestock trading post, no? Is it part of residential then? Well, Burbage, marketplace, yes. So we build the market like this, yeah, and it gives us flexible plots, just like the Burbage houses here did. So we're actually going to build a little market here. That gives us 11 stores. I mean, that's already kind of big, really. It gives us 11 stores. So we'll pop that there. Look, the market will get filled up. Assign families to set up stalls automatically, as long as there are enough space in the market. Hover over specific categories to see the supply and demand. Burbage plots closest to the market get their market requirements fulfilled first. Of course they do. Okay. So the market will get built out there. Oh, having a think about it. There we go. And look at that. They will instantly start to fill the market up with goods. So he's selling wood. This one's bread. Or just food in general, I suppose. So I don't know whether the hunters specifically will have a market. This family owns a market stall. Yes, they do. So is that just food? Yes, because there it is. Look, it's hanging from there. Fresh meat. Get your fresh meat here. Just hanging. It's just hanging around in the sun. It's beautiful, delicious meat. Okay, so at this point, I think we can probably look at building a few more houses. I would definitely want to make sure I don't expand too quickly, but I am I'm down for if we do that. That's just going to give us one whole plot, eh? I mean, that's pretty. Oh, that can give us two. How's that? Oh, I don't mind that. Yeah, let's do that to give us two there. And then if we can get away with... Yeah, the game will let us do it. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. And then we have that lovely little village of houses there that all kind of back onto each other. And some of them, we can add a thing going on at the back. It's going to cost us wealth to do this, which we currently only have 50 of, regional wealth. But it basically lets us start up little veg gardens, chicken coops, goat sheds, and we're going to look at doing all of that before we look at larger fields, basically. I think that's the way to go. So they're going to be... We're still studying the hunter-gatherer mindset at the moment. We're basically just... They're all carnivores, because at the moment the only thing we have going for us is meat. They're down to wild animals 10 of 20, but you know, they've initially got a lot of food going on, so that's fine. We currently have 3 months, 7 months of food and 3 months of fuel. So I think, is fuel something, is firewood a separate building to just timber? Let's have a look. I imagine that might be under residential. So we have a tavern, we have a church, marketplace. Let's have a look what the house itself needs. Church level is 0. Fuel stall supply. Enough fuel in the marketplace stalls. Yes, so at the moment, fuel is its own thing then. Let's have a look. Logistics, storehouse, pack station, hitching post, granary, gathering, forester's hut is new trees, saw pit. Workers transform timber into planks. Is that it? No, woodcutter's lodge. There we go. So we'll have our woodcutter's lodge over here. And then that will get us some firewood before... I mean, we're currently in the summer, so we're doing okay. We've got plenty of time to get that firewood initialized. Resource stolen by nearby bandits. They took... What? Where are these bandits? How are they nearby? They're on the other side of the map. What did they take from us? They just ran over here and took 2 bread and then ran back again. Is that what it said they took? 2... Yeah, 2... Is that bread? What's that symbol? Yeah, they took 2 bread off us. Travelled for a week. Well, there's not much I can do about those just now. We are going to be able to obviously build a militia and eventually an army, but for now at least we'll let them get the bread, I guess. We're meat eaters here anyway. But yeah, secondary food source would be pretty good, I think. So what I might do is add a chicken coop here. It gives us eggs. Oh, I mean that just happened straight away. That's good. But then, does it tell us that they want to set up a market selling those eggs? I think maybe they will do after a certain point. I would like to see a market stall selling eggs. Food stall supply. 2 types of food. Yeah. Settlement level increase. Oh, because we built our 5 plots. That's good. So yeah, it must be... there must be eggs here, maybe? Because that's food is just food. It's because that's bread and meat there. So it's not like there's an egg stall. All right. Strong militia is paramount to the survival of a settlement. Luckily, a shipment of weapons has just arrived, and you will now be able to create your first militia banners to serve you and protect your people. However, we will need more weapons to equip all the people as our settlement grows, either by making them or importing them. Okay, so we will be able to make a small militia, but not just yet. So we're not gonna worry about that too much just yet. So I wonder if there's a way to speed up time. Oh, that's units. Okay, let me see if there's a control for speeding up time. Slower game speed, faster game speed X. Cool, because it constantly puts it back down to 0, which is fine. But as long as I can find the point for that, I can't see eggs here. It's all meat. I mean, that's fine though, I guess. It's all meat, and that's. Is this isn't firewood, is it? Oh, that is firewood. Is that... We must have just had some firewood with us then, I assume. Fuel. Yeah, we must have bought firewood with us. Okay, so we have lots of little burbage pots here now. I think some of them are people aren't living in them. People, yeah, that's currently empty, but that's fine. They're there, and we can start working on them. And then this one can have a thing. I think veg garden sounds pretty good. We have yeah, because otherwise we're just gonna get no vitamins in this, aren't we? We've just got meat and oh, and look at that, how it just fills in the back of the plot. This game is so pretty. It's exactly what I look for in these kind of games. It takes a little indie developer team to show big companies that we don't have to build on grids. It's exactly what I'm here to see. And look at this fence along the bottom here. It makes a little path down the back of it. And then this can be something as well, I guess. We don't have the coin for it right now, but once we do, we will. They're gonna get some veggies growing. And then we do have this now. We can put a family in it. And then we'll hopefully get some more fuel. Like I say, food, we don't look too bad. We've got veggies and eggs and meat and bread. Well, we won't have much bread for long, but veggies and eggs and meat. And we're looking okay. So the other problem is this logging camp is going to start to struggle to find logs. So we might need to put in place, although we could do another family for it, but we might have to put in place a forester's hut to replant some of these trees. So let's do... I don't like that snap to that road there, so I'm actually going to put it there, and we'll build a little road up to it, just because we can. That's much nicer, much more organic. So that can get built there, and I feel like, you know, we have a big old... What's this? Iron, nice. We have a big old forest there. Big old forest here that I'd rather try and keep. I think they keep that wild animal to 10 now, I think, which is good. We have 9 living spaces, 5 assigned families. Another family's just moved in. That's fantastic because they are going to become foresters. And your area will be there. I don't know what kind of space you're going to work to, but that's what I want you to plant. So go ahead. In fact, actually, let's maybe keep you off the road a little. These are stolen by bandits. 15 meat? Did they just take? Sorry? I'm sorry. But they're so far away from us. Are they just going to keep doing that? That's 15. It seems so extreme. Maybe we are going to need that little bit of a militia. Maybe. Okay, well, Woodcutter's Lodge is doing okay. Let's have a look. We have plenty of timber, a little bit of stone and tools, firewood and charcoal. Just firewood we have, and then obviously no crops just for now, but we do have lots of hides that are being generated from the hunting camp. And yeah, meat. We have 2 eggs, no vegetables yet. I mean, I'm assuming they take a little time to grow. Okay. So, I mean, food. So my worry here is that food stall supply is 0. There it's 0. There it's 1. There it's 2. So, I mean, you don't have to be that close to the market, do you? I mean, that just seems like, how can I possibly get enough houses to that? Maybe it's just they're empty. No, there's people in that one, but they have these one type of food supplied at the marketplace. I mean, I'm literally looking at least bread and meat there. I'm not too sure why that's so low. I feel like that isn't that far. Enough fuel in the marketplace. It's the quantity of it as opposed to, well, there's 6 there. And there are 4 meat and bread there. Okay, maybe it just takes a little while to update. Clothing stall, we haven't got that just yet, but we can do church. I think we can do church. Where would a church go nice? I mean, a church would sit up on the hill, wouldn't it, really? I mean, this seems like a nice little spot for a church. So let's do construction. I imagine it's under residential then. Tavern, well, Burbage, market. Oh yeah, there it is. Look, little white church on the hill. That's great. So we need 10 stone. We need 20 planks. So we're not even making planks right now. So instead, let's get those first before we just put a plot down for no reason. This turns the wood into planks. All right. Be a little close to the houses there. I'm not sure. But we'll see. We'll see. I can hear the chickens. So somebody's generating chickens. That's good. Oh yeah, here they are, look. Oh, there's chicken. That's good. So, yeah, food stall supply. Let me know in the comments if you understand why that isn't registered. Am I doing something wrong? There is a lot of meat hanging up here. Like a lot of meat. I mean, really, just too much meat hanging in the air there. So, but these guys don't want it. Maybe they're vegetarians. Food stall supply is 1 now. Maybe it just takes them that long to sort of get there and back. Guiding an ox, going home, unassigned. Maybe like on their off time, they have to then. It just says waiting. Constructing now. Okay, well they're working for the day again. I like this, so we can see them milling about. They're guiding the ox. So I wonder if it is just that they have to take a moment to go and get the supply. Bandit camp was sighted. Oops. Now where's that one? I mean, that one's still quite far away as well, but seemingly they can teleport across the map to steal our meat. General storage full. Excess goods need to be moved to a storehouse, otherwise workers may stop production. Saw pit. There's 1 log. Oh, there's no family working there. That's why. Okay, there we go. So we now have a family. So we currently have no builders, which is a slight concern. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We do have space for them to move to, so hopefully another family will come in soon. Because at the moment we can't really build anything because everybody's working a job, which is, you know, that's fine. Currently we don't need to. There we go. We already have an undersized. So that's great. So we can currently have 9 workers and we have 8 available. Now these numbers are families, and I've heard a few people mention this. Like, it doesn't really matter though. Like, we move a family around. There's no way we can split a family up. The good thing is that it means somebody in the family can work the stall whilst somebody else works the building, and that's good. It doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that each of these stalls needs a person, which I like as a mechanic. But yes, it's basically there is 1 here and 1 somewhere else. So we can put an extension on this one, which is good. I think we can do one here. No, but we can expand the living space there, which is good to know. And I think we can do one here as well, so that's good. So we have chickens and veg. I would like another veg, maybe, just to make sure we have a good stock of it. Here, the fuel and food supply is slowly going up, but it is seemingly taking a while, but that's okay. And then here, we've now started generating planks. We have 10 planks. I imagine 1 log storage there generates us 10, which is pretty good. Or maybe we had 5 and 1 log makes 5. That's a slight concern that the wood is coming from the logging camp to here to back there again. I was hoping it would just kind of move straight across, but that's okay. At some point we will get more ox and, yeah. Transporting log piece. Firewood cutter, transporting log piece. So where have you just come from? Have you literally just moved in and you're starting work straight away? That's pretty good going if it is you. Yeah, no, where are you going? Oh, you taking logs from the forest. Okay, we're running out of food. We do have a lot of people, to be fair. We maybe have expanded a little bit bigger. Access to herbs might speed up their recovery, while varied diet reduces disease increase. Okay, the thing is, we're just not ready for farms because they take a lot of resources. I mean, we could have somebody. Where are those berries? Berry deposit. They are so far away. They're also seasonal, so right now they're not actually being hunted. Yeah, no, we're just going to have people live off meat. That is how it is. Non supply settlement needs more food or more fuel. Oh, food or fuel. I think it's food. Yeah. Maybe we've just expanded a little too quickly, but hopefully they'll manage with meat. Maybe we should have kept those 2 houses empty for now. But there's a little bit of food around. What's this? Upgrade to a large granary. Oh, okay. We don't need to worry about that just now. It's hardly full itself. But we have saw pits. I mean, maybe just we build a church and get them to pray for food. I'm not sure. We definitely need something, but I'm just not sure what it is. If only there was like a little interim between. Like, I don't think these veggies have actually been harvested yet. Requires ploughing and harvesting labour. Yields depend on plot size. I mean, it seems like a pretty good size. And we need regional wealth. Can used for import or converted to treasury via tax policy. Now, the way we generate regional houses have these houses as level 2, I believe. Upgrade to level 2. Requirements not ret. The requirements need to be all of these. So clothing and church. Yeah, so I think we need to build a church and hope for the best, basically. So let's go into our construction. Residential wooden church. I really want it up on the hill here. I think that's very sweet. And I kind of like these few trees here. So we're actually going to keep it at a bit of an angle. There we go. And then we'll have the road sort of snake down here. There we go. And then we'll have another road that comes here. There we go. And then this little area will stay green. I did notice the decorations, as you can probably imagine. I did notice a decorations area. So we have a shrine. I mean, that seems to go perfectly there. Cosmetic only, at least for now. Okay, so eventually this shrine may generate some sort of religious help, but for now it doesn't. I don't know whether these roads actually matter, but I kind of want it sort of on the corner there, but I guess if that's where it has to go, that's where it has to go. There we go. We'll put that down. Oh, and it makes loads of little roads around to it. That's interesting. Okay, well, there it is. There we have a shrine there. And then all along here we'll have some more housing. And then hopefully that church will get built, and even if food's low, they'll be able to, thank whoever for low food. And hopefully these carrots will will come in quick. Maybe a goat was better there. A goat generates milk, I'd imagine. Let's see. Let's see if it tells us. Goat. Oh, passive income of hides. Oh no, so we literally just killed them. So actually, so as far as food goes, eggs and veg was the correct call. I think we just do more veg then as we generate the income. Which will be, it's going to be slow and steady, unfortunately. A new family moved in. We just have too many families, really, but oh well. This is going to start getting worked on. That's good. I'm pretty sure we have everything we need for it. Yeah, stuff will take a little while to get there, but otherwise that's fine. Yeah. So I'm hoping just low food, like fuel is fine. The low food, just as long as we always have a month's worth of food, it's not a real problem. And we currently have 9 houses and 9 families, so we can't. Oh man, they just took. What was that? Tools? Is there anything we can do about that other than getting a militia? Like, would having a little militia just stop that? It just seems very excessive. I've not noticed that in other playthroughs, if I'm completely honest with you. Construction's finished on the shrine. That's cool. Let's see. That's very sweet. That's very cute. We like that. And off they go up the hill to build the church. The 2 market stores here. Like, if these numbers are accurate, there's always meat sat here, so. Pantry storage 5 of 5. So that 5 of 50, is it referring to this number here? No. Okay. Right, so there is 5 there, whatever 5 means. Whether one of each of those is for one of each family, I don't know. But obviously the hunting, I feel like hunting should keep up through the winter. There's just all the food's going straight to the market, so that's fine. The generic storage of this is full. No, it isn't. Oh, wow. Church is done. Nice. We need a family in there working it. What a cute little building. Look at that. And it overlooks the village with the church on the hill. Look at that. How picturesque. So the last thing I wanted to show you then is you can come up here and there is a visit mode. And visit literally just plonks me down. And I can have a little run around. Now at the moment this is purely cosmetic. I can just come and check out the place. Like I can literally run over to Bandit Camp and just walk around at the moment. There is no sort of no reason not to. But it does let us walk down this little path. Look at this. I mean, they can walk through the fence. Can I walk through the fence? No. Okay. But I can come over here. We can check out these veggie plots. Okay. Looking good, folks. Need you to come and dig these up pretty soon for food. Look at my pointy shoes. Why, do I ever see my face? Oh, yeah, there it is. Look at my pointy shoes. I had the pointy shoes. I'm such a lovely Manor Lord. I don't believe you can go in the houses. I think maybe some of the bigger buildings you can maybe go into. But I absolutely love how the fences organically just generate a way to move. We have a lot of hides here. As you can see, they're all hanging out there. And then that, building something for those hides to become will generate clothing for people. I want to come to the chickens. So we'll probably finish each episode with a little look around this place. The chickens are sort of pottering about. There they are. Oh, that one's doing the moonwalk. Excellent. Chicken's looking good. And then finally, we'll check out our logging supplies, because I feel like the ground isn't great for stuff, so we may well have this be a big foresting town. Maybe iron as well. There is iron over the back of the forest there. So we have a loaf of bread and 2 full carcasses of meat. I mean, that one of those would like be a year's worth of food, pretty much. Like the amount of stuff, stews and salted jerky and stuff you're going to make off those, it's insane. I beg your pardon? I think he doesn't know how to cook properly. I think you're right. Here they're generating the firewood. Superb job. Look at that. Every single log is chopped up. Seems like a decent amount of storage there, unless this is just for show. But if that's a general storage, it seems to be that you can see the supplies everywhere, so that seems to be logging there. And then over here is the saw pit. And then we can stand and look upon our manor. Not much yet. Obviously, we don't even have a manor house yet, but for so far at least, as long as the... Oh, we have no food now. As long as we can survive the winter, which I feel like we can't. We'll see how it goes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Till the next one, be good.